The tension in San Antonio was electric as two of WWE's most decorated superstars prepared to collide in what many are calling the match of the year. Cody Rhodes put his undisputed WWE Championship on the line against Drew McIntyre in a battle that had the entire wrestling world holding its breath. If you're a fan of jaw-dropping action and unforgettable moments, make sure you hit that subscribe button because you won't want to miss what's coming next in the WWE Universe. Saturday night's main event returned with a vengeance, and the main event delivered everything fans could have hoped for and more. From the moment both competitors made their entrances, it was clear this wasn't going to be just another championship match. This was personal. This was about legacy. This was about proving who truly deserved to be called the face of WWE. The atmosphere in the arena was charged with anticipation as these two warriors locked eyes across the ring, each knowing that only one would walk out with the gold. The opening moments of the match saw both men feeling each other out, testing their opponent's defenses and looking for any potential weakness to exploit. Drew McIntyre, standing at 6 feet 5 inches of pure Scottish fury, used his size advantage early on, backing Rhodes into the corner with heavy strikes that echoed throughout the arena. But Cody Rhodes didn't become champion by backing down from anyone. The American Nightmare fired back with a combination of quick strikes and technical prowess that reminded everyone why he's considered one of the best in-ring performers of this generation. As the match progressed, the intensity only increased. McIntyre launched Rhodes across the ring with a thunderous overhead belly-to-belly suplex that shook the entire canvas. The champion crashed hard, and for a moment, it looked like the tide might be turning in the challenger's favor. Drew stalked his prey, measuring Cody for what could have been a match-ending Claymore kick. The crowd rose to their feet as McIntyre loaded up for his signature move, but Rhodes had enough awareness to roll out of the ring, buying himself precious seconds to recover. The action spilled to the outside, where both men continued their brutal exchange. McIntyre threw Rhodes into the barricade with such force that the structure nearly gave way. The referee's count began, but neither competitor seemed interested in winning by countout. This match deserved a definitive ending, and both men knew it. Rhodes fought back, catching McIntyre with a disaster kick that sent the Scottish warrior reeling. The champion rolled back into the ring, trying to create some separation, but Drew wasn't far behind. Back in the ring, the chess match continued. Rhodes attempted to target McIntyre's leg, knowing that if he could take away the challenger's vertical base, the devastating Claymore kick would be much less effective. The champion worked over Drew's knee with precision, applying a figure-4 leglock that had McIntyre screaming in pain. The Scottish warrior's face contorted in agony as he tried to reach the ropes, his hands stretching desperately for salvation. The crowd was split, with half chanting for Rhodes and the other half rallying behind McIntyre. Drew managed to reverse the pressure of the figure-4, turning Rhodes over and forcing the champion to release the hold. Both men struggled to their feet, showing the wear and tear of this grueling contest. McIntyre limped slightly, but the fire in his eyes hadn't dimmed one bit. He caught Rhodes with a Glasgow Kiss headbutt that stunned the champion, followed by a future shock DDT that planted Cody headfirst into the mat. Drew went for the cover, hooking both legs. The referee's hand hit the mat once, twice, but Rhodes kicked out just before 3. The near fall energized McIntyre, who could sense that the championship was within his grasp. He climbed to the top rope, an unusual move for the powerhouse, looking to finish Rhodes with something unexpected. But as Drew stood perched on the top turnbuckle, Rhodes showed his ring awareness by rushing to the corner and cutting him off. What followed was a superplex that sent both men crashing down with earth-shattering impact. The ring shook violently, and both competitors lay motionless as the referee began his count. At the count of 7, both men started to stir. Rhodes and McIntyre used the ropes to pull themselves up, their bodies clearly feeling the effects of this war. They met in the center of the ring and began trading strikes, forearms and punches flying with reckless abandon. Neither man was willing to give an inch. Rhodes got the better of the exchange, backing McIntyre into the ropes before whipping him across the ring. On the rebound, Cody attempted a clothesline, but Drew ducked under and hit the opposite ropes. As McIntyre came charging back, Rhodes caught him with a perfectly timed power slam that shook the ring once again. Rhodes signaled for the end, cutting his throat in the signature motion that indicated the crossroads was coming. The crowd erupted as Cody set up for his finishing move. He grabbed McIntyre, spun him around, but Drew countered, pushing Rhodes away and creating distance. The Scottish warrior measured his opponent, backing into the corner as he prepared to deliver the Claymore kick. The crowd noise reached a fever pitch as Drew pounded the mat with his boot, the sound building anticipation for what was about to happen next. McIntyre charged forward with the Claymore, but Rhodes displayed incredible athleticism by leaping over the kick attempt. Drew's momentum carried him into the corner, and as he turned around, Rhodes was waiting. The champion delivered not 1, not 2, but 3 consecutive crossroads, each one more devastating than the last. McIntyre's body went limp after the third one, and Rhodes hooked the leg for what seemed like an academic pin. The referee counted to 3, and the match was over. Cody Rhodes retained his undisputed WWE Championship in what can only be described as a classic encounter. The champion struggled to his feet, clutching his title as the referee raised his hand in victory. The respect between these two warriors was evident as Rhodes extended his hand to help McIntyre to his feet. Drew, despite the disappointment of coming so close to championship glory, accepted the gesture and embraced his opponent. The crowd gave both men a standing ovation, acknowledging that they had just witnessed something special. The champion celebrated with the fans, holding his title high above his head as pyrotechnics exploded around the arena. Rhodes had once again proven why he's the top champion in WWE, overcoming a legitimate threat in Drew McIntyre. But even in victory, the champion knew that the target on his back had only grown larger. Every superstar in the locker room saw this match and now knows what it takes to compete at the championship level. For McIntyre, this loss stings, but it doesn't diminish his status as one of WWE's elite performers. The Scottish Warrior came within inches of capturing the gold and proved that he belongs in the main event scene. His performance showed that he's not going anywhere, and it's only a matter of time before he gets another opportunity at championship glory. The respect he earned from the crowd and his peers speaks volumes about his character and his abilities. The aftermath of this match raises several questions about what's next for both competitors. Rhodes must now turn his attention to the next challenger, whoever that may be. The championship scene is more competitive than ever, with numerous superstars positioning themselves for a title shot. The champion will need to stay sharp and ready because there's no rest for someone sitting atop the mountain in WWE. This Saturday night's main event will be remembered as the night where two of WWE's best put on an absolute clinic. The match had everything: drama, near falls, incredible athleticism, and a finish that left everyone satisfied. It's these kinds of performances that remind us why we love professional wrestling. The storytelling, the physicality, and the emotion all combine to create something truly special. As the dust settles in San Antonio, one thing is crystal clear: Cody Rhodes is a fighting champion who will face anyone, anywhere, anytime. His reign continues to be defined by quality matches against top-tier opponents. Drew McIntyre, meanwhile, has shown that he's one loss away from getting right back into title contention. The WWE landscape is constantly shifting, and both of these superstars will continue to play crucial roles in shaping the future of the company. The undisputed WWE Championship remains firmly around the waist of the American Nightmare, but the journey is far from over. New challengers will emerge, old rivals may return, and the drama will only intensify as we move forward. What we witnessed at Saturday night's main event was a testament to the incredible talent on the WWE roster and a reminder that anything can happen when the stakes are this high. Don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on all the latest WWE action, because if this match taught us anything, it's that you never know when history might be made. The championship scene has never been more exciting, and you won't want to miss a single moment of what's coming next. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you at the next big event where champions are made and legends are born.